Well, I'm artifacts to Mars, and I wanted to discuss briefly why the satellites aren't that easy to see, because these things I'm seeing at night are just incredible. Today's discussion deals with brightness. I'm seeing a lot of them that are very bright, and photographing them too. Here's an AI overview. I don't think too much of it, but average brightness is +4 to +7. So that's low Earth orbit satellites. Uh, if you're not familiar with that magnitude scale, the higher the number, the dimmer it is. 6 is the cutoff point. So these are going to be difficult to see for the most part. Some may flare up because of that iridium, called iridium satellites. Some may flare up temporarily. They often look like slow-moving stars, though many remain slightly too dim to see without binoculars or telescopes, unless catching a direct specular sun glint. So right there you have it. Uh, these things are too slow or too dim to be readily picked up by your eyes. That's just the way it is. Now, planets, on the other hand, are in the negative numbers, which means they're much brighter. That's the way that scale goes if you don't know. Geostationary satellites, I think they're at 23,500 miles. Uh, they're +10 to +14, which means you need a telescope to see them. It says they can flare up to +3 temporarily, but you can basically forget it. Now, these things are very small, relatively speaking. You have to understand, they're put into orbit with using chemical propulsion rockets. Here's some photos. How good these pictures are, I don't know, but you're not going to see a lot of glare off them usually. They're actually quite dim, like I just showed you. Now, shall we take a look at a couple of my things? We shall. This is a close-up of one of the things I've been looking at. I'm quite certain that this is much brighter. It's got to be in negative numbers. Close this out. And again, the sunlight just does not reflect that much off satellites. And part of the reason is they're very small, and you're seeing them at a minimum distance of 180 miles, generally about 200 miles, up to 1,200 miles high, and light just is not going to be that bright as opposed to what we see with a planet. Did I mention planets? The ISS is to the right and Venus is to the left. You can see Venus seriously outshines ISS. So that's our little tutorial for today. These bright things we're seeing at night by and large, are not satellites. They're too bright. You can have what's known as iridium satellite flares. That you can have. They're too bright. They move too fast. They violate the laws of physics. These are not satellites. Thank you for your kind attention. I'm Artifacts of Mars. Have a nice day.